Hi guys. Today I'm coming to you with a Goosebumps book talk. Um, this has 3 stories in it. Actually, 4 stories in it, and they're very very short stories. It's parts one, one and two, and then they have like a little epilogue part at the end. But the beginning, it starts out with um, it's called The Haunted Mask, and it starts out with um, a guy named William who owned a mask shop, but um, he makes the mask himself, and he makes fun, non-scary, mask like a monkey or a princess or that kind of thing. Well, he goes home one night and his brother that he doesn't talk to anymore decides to show up at his house to try and sell him some masks to use in his store. And one of them is this mask, the haunted mask. And they end up getting in a fight. His brother puts the mask on William, and it ends up seeping into his skin, so it would be like his own face. And he tries to take it off, and he can't. And when he does, he rips his own skin off, and he ends up dying. Well, they have another story in here called Luann's story. Luann, and I think it's 9 years later. That her story begins, and she doesn't want to go to this party, and ends up, I guess they end up going. Her and her 2 friends, I forgot her friend's name, Brad and someone else. Because Devin can't go, because Devin has to go help his dad on the pumpkin farm, and we'll get to his story after. But she goes to her best friend Polly's house for a Halloween party, and she throws this like babyish Halloween party. So they end up going in the attic, and that I think they moved into William's old house. They end up going to the attic where William died, and they find this trunk with old mask in it, and Luann finds the green mask. They put them on to scare the kids. Well, Luann puts her mask on, and she can't get it off, so she ends up turning into the haunted mask, and she has all this anger and this rage, and she can't take the mask off, and she ends up talking to one of her friend's dads that owns another mask shop, and he says that she has to have an act of kindness in order to take the mask off. Well, Devin's story begins, and Devin's is on the pumpkin farm, and he sees these pumpkins coming alive and thinks that it's out to get him, and the vines wrap around his legs and stuff like that. Well, he meets this other boy the same age as him. At the end of the story, it comes to find out that he's dead. Well, Luann ends up coming to save him, and I think he saved her or something, and she could end up take the mask off, basically. Well, I know I'm not getting this right, but I'm not doing these book talks right. But at the end, they have Polly's story, and it's only like 2 pages. And she finds out because Luann told Polly and everybody else that they had a ghost in the house. Well, she goes up to the attic with all the kids to pay $5 admission for to see the ghost. Well, they look in the trunk and she sees a blue mask, I think it is. That looks kind of like this mask, but it's blue. I think it's a different color. And um, she ends up putting it on, but and then that's the end of the story. Um, R.L. Stine books, they're really good. At some point, I used to have a whole collection of these when I was younger, um, and unfortunately, Mom got rid of them. And I used to read all of these books, and I would used to get so scared when I was younger. But some of them are really creepy, like The Night of the Living Dummy 1, 2, 3. Um, what's the other ones? Demon Blood, or something of that nature. Um, Revenge of the Living Dummy, Monster Blood. Monster Blood used to creep me out too. He has so many books, Goosebumps books. But I think this is the Wanted series. He has a couple of them out. He has Horrorland, and then his regular series, and Goosebumps Hall of Horrors. He has so many books. I think I'm gonna get some more books at the library and check them out. But yeah, if you like this book talk, I know I did a horrible job. I suck at these things. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to do thumbnails. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you like R.L. Stine. And I guess I will see y'all. Before I go, I know everybody on BookTube is doing the BookTubeathon read along. I am not doing those. I am doing the Goodreads challenge. And little fun fact, I am trying to read 50 books for this year. I am on 33 books and 6 books ahead of schedule, so I am good on that. So I will be doing my July wrap up pretty soon, and I will do my August TBR, and I can't believe we're already in August. So I will see you later. Bye.